he did say some interesting stuff. First thing, talking about the defense, right? He mentions Jonathan Gannon. And obviously Gannon's done all these interviews as a head coach, and whether or not we think he should be back and whatever is one thing. But he said, he's like, we see Jonathan Gannon as a rental, as in he's going to get a head coaching job soon. That's how he's talking about it, which to me, I go, all right, well, if that's the case, how much say does Gannon have in anything? He's not going to be here long. You know what I mean?
But
like,
that doesn't make sense. I don't even. Why is Gannon? Why should he even be looked at as someone to get a head coaching job? I don't understand that.
Well, I don't understand it either.
That makes no sense.
I don't get it. Taylor, do you get it? Does it make any sense to you? No.
What has Jonathan Gannon done?
Over there?
What's his even?
I have a real answer. It's probably not the answer you want.
Oh, well,
no,
I would
go
love
ahead.
that answer. Yeah, what do you got?
Because he's white.
Yeah, no, I mean, that's factual.
Yeah.
Like, why didn't
it definitely helps.
Why didn't Eric Bieniemy? I mean, if we really want to go down this road, like, why doesn't Eric Bieniemy have as many offers as?
Well, Bieniemy almost didn't come back as the Chiefs' offensive coordinator. Did you guys see that? That was like 2 weeks ago. They were like, yeah, Bieniemy and Andy Reid are talking about whether or not he's going to return. I was like, wow, this guy's been around for so long, they don't even want him anymore? Like, there's a question over whether to keep Bieniemy. I honestly, Bieniemy's one of the strangest things I've ever seen. He just is. I like, guy on one of the hottest offenses, does it for years, never really gets looked at for interviews, and then almost leaves the team without a head coaching job.
The second half of that Bengals game was like an all-time collapse.
It was really bad.
Yeah,
no,
like an all-time collapse.
It was pretty brutal.
I mean, but Eric Bieniemy's still one of the better offensive coordinators in the league, is he not? I know it's Mahomes, I get it, but like, I mean, Bieniemy should have gotten more.
Nobody cares. It's the Chiefs. Like, you're supposed to get to the Super Bowl.
Yeah,
that's why you're there.
I'm just saying, in the past like 4 or 5. I'm not just looking at this year. I'm talking about the last like 3 or 4 years.
Well, you're not. Well, you're not talking like the owner of the Chiefs then.
But also, again, it's just like it's he's not a white guy, and obviously there's a lot of problems with that. And Flores is running the lawsuit, and like it's the NFL's going to have hell to pay for all of that, so they're going to deal with it. But for Gannon, he's going to get hired. Like that's where it goes,
but
right?
All that in general, like Gannon hasn't been good.
No,
he has not been good. Like, okay, whatever. He faced the really bad offenses last year in the second half of the season. Like, besides that, he wasn't good. He was giving up a record passing percentages to freaking quarterback. I know they're all good quarterbacks. Doesn't matter. Like, record.
I know. I don't think he's good.
So why does he? No, I'm just saying. Why is he getting looked at? It makes no sense. He almost got the Texans head coaching job. He was in the top 3.
Well, he was going to get it until the Flores lawsuit came up.
I know.
And then they hired Lovie Smith.
You know what? Good. He didn't deserve it anyway.
Well, he didn't deserve it, but now we're stuck with him.
Yeah,
and it's for a year, because the idea is like, well, we'll see. But ultimately, if Howie Roseman's looking at this, like Jonathan Gannon's going to get a job somewhere else, how much say do you really give the guy? Like, if he's going to be making all these first-round picks, we're obsessing about all these spots.
How many coaches actually have say in the Eagles organization anyway?
Well, recently, nobody.
That's my point.
Not really.
And
but
recently, Jonathan Gannon was the defensive coordinator.
But it's like they've been running Jim Schwartz's system, basically. That's been John's big sticking point. I think he's right. They've basically just been like, look, dude, do what Jim Schwartz did. That's what all these veterans want. Just do it. So now it was like, okay, this is a chance for this guy to actually build a defense. You got cap space. Half the starting lineup is going to turn over. If he's going to have actual say and they really believe in this guy, they could do that. But are they going to? And if you think he's going to leave, probably not. Like, for all the, the Nakobe Dean, Devin Lloyd, all that kind of stuff, like these dynamic linebackers that can do everything, if that's not who the Eagles are, and unless Gannon's like really pounding the table, like putting his life on the line for one of these guys, I don't think they're going to move on.
that type of guy? Because I don't see Jonathan Gannon as that type of guy.
He's a very
laid back kind of guy with his Matrix glasses on every freaking game on the sidelines.
Yeah,
I don't see that.
I don't see him as that kind of guy, and I don't think the Eagles want to make that investment anyway.
Yeah, so I mean, I feel like if you're Howie, you got to see a big improvement from Gannon this year, like big. Like, I don't see a slight improvement, and it's like, all right, we're going to stick with Gannon. They're going to go look for somebody else.
Well, I would hope so.
I don't know who they
would. This could be Howie Roseman gamesmanship, right? Where he's just sitting there and he's like, all right, let me tell everybody that we think Gannon's going to be a head coach.
Right.
So
you never really know with Howie.
We're all
you
like,
never know with Howie.
Please, Houston, hire this guy, take him, And
just like Howie might go for a quarterback in the first round. We don't know because I told you this before the show, Vince. There are 3 quarterbacks projected by Mel Kiper in his recent mock draft.
But wait, are you saying you actually think the Eagles could draft a quarterback?
I don't think they will. But there's a possibility. I'm just saying.
I mean,
Did
yeah.
we see the Jalen Hurts pick coming? No.
I could also like get in good shape. That's a possibility. Is it going to happen?
You can do it with my help.
I mean, I could. I gotta change a lot of things in my life.
Know, I've tried helping you. Remember that. I've tried. Have I not come to you saying, like, yo, Vince, we got to eat healthy.
Public shaming.
We got to go to Planet Fitness together.
He just
Public
grabs my
shaming.
moves and he's like, "This is not acceptable."
Just like Taylor's music takes aren't acceptable. But that's another freaking.
You two talking about music has been a mess today.
That just started today.
Well, we can hash that out in the Discord.
Just don't argue with a J. Cole fan.
Yeah, there we go.
Look, I don't like Vince. I don't want to get off track here, so you better shut up.
So, yeah, again, fight. You can fight about it later.